25 seconds to live. 25.
Today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to show you the process of the production here at Bridgeside Live, Bridgeside Network's flagship show. We've done about 155 episodes in the last 3.5 years, and we're just keeping on going. We have original artists from all different genres, and we showcase them here live and have a Q&A after. But today we're going to give a walkthrough through the process of the production. We have an alumni, Mike Andrews. He's also our resident audio engineer, one of them, and he's just going to be playing some diddlies, and or ditties rather. I keep saying that, but it's going to be pretty raw, pretty transparent live stream. We're just going to show you the process. There's no real format other than we're just going to show you some stuff. Send questions if you have any tech questions. We're going to send you some gear ideas of what we've done and how we've put all different types of gear together for this live broadcast. So send whatever questions you have and we'll get to them. I have an earpiece on. Kyle over here is switching, doing social media, kind of doing 3 things at once, and he's gonna send me some questions through the earpiece. So I'm gonna stop this playback. Right here's the playback computer. This is where we play out video rollout. So hey, if you want to see that intro again, Kyle, take the intro. I'm playing it here. Kyle, take it. Playback, live. Take it live. There it is. Playback's live. And we're playing the video and I'm gonna stop it. Boom. Oh, that was us in the control. Now take camera 1 and we're back. See, it's very easy to screw up here. One sleight of the hand and you're not paying attention. Oh, you go to black. But this is the switcher right here. Dave, come get in here. This is Dave Casanova. You'll get to see him when we get in the studio. You'll see him work.
All in his glory. Yeah.
All in his glory. This is the Black Magic ATEM production studio switcher. We have ability to have 10 cameras, but we at most have 7. 3 or 4 operated and 3 static when we want to have options. But we like to keep it as good looking as possible, and we get 4 really good looking cameras and operators. If we have, like, we had a 9-piece once, so we had to get some more cameras in there. But generally, 4 to 5 cameras. And yeah, Kyle, check that social media. Let's see how's it going over there. And I'm gonna put the preview image, the promo image, and you're gonna see it in the other TVs as we walk around the behind the scenes. We make a graphic each week for bands. They send us a picture. We put it in our template that our friend John Fitch, who's also made the logo, has made us some beautiful templates for this season. Thank you, John Fitch. Check him out. He's great. And yeah, this is the stream computer. You see the health of the stream. We use Wirecast. If anybody of you are streamers out there, we use Wirecast to do the stream. So we take our program feed and send it to Wirecast. So Mike's in there just jamming out. So we're gonna show Mike real quick. I'm gonna take this camera while I'm here. I'm dissolving to camera 3, guys. Look, there's Mike.
What are you doing? I'm supposed to be doing that.
Oh, okay, I'm taking over. Hey, Mike, we're just showing you in here. Just keep jamming, baby. He's gonna keep doing this for a little bit. And Mike's a great dude. Actually from Montana by way of New Hampshire, and found us on the 3rd Avenue Festival. It's one of the outreaches we do in Bay Ridge. We do a live bandstand with, in part with JJ Bubbles bar here on 3rd Avenue. Our friend Ross Procaccio got us to be a part of this event. We've had Bridgeside Live alumni play the last 2 years. And each year we've met somebody on the street that eventually became part of our team, part of our crew. And most of the crew here are my friends and family, but also local creatives that have met us, people that are pursuing the arts, and they've become part of the family. And yeah, that's about that. So kind of wanted you to switch away. I'm gonna walk around here. We have Romeo. Romeo is actually getting his Bridgeside cherry pop tonight. But Romeo is a producer, an artist, and also engineer. So he came in here, is helping us make it sound good. There we go, Romeo. And this is we focus on the brand if we can. We're gonna do a lot of brand placement here tonight. Yeah, Kyle, we can tag all these brands at Black Magic, at Behringer. This is the X32 compact version. They make a couple different versions of this. They make a full version, the X32, meaning 32 channels. And the full version comes out double the size to get the whole rows of of the 32 channels. Can I just show them real quick? Just cycle them through the channels. This is channels 1 through 8, 9 through 16, 17 to 24, 25 to 32. So you have the ability of 32 channels just right in 8 channels right here. And that's how we run our audio. We sometimes have big setups with bands. If you've seen the show, you understand. So, Kyle, I'm gonna set up the outro for when we end. And it's highlighted, so you can just, the switcher actually triggers the playback computer. Once you have a video highlighted here, and you take the playback Mac, we call it, you press that button, it takes it live right away. So, yeah, why don't you mix in some shots of Mike as we transition through, but we're gonna go through the studio right now.
Go that way, I'll take it from here.
All right, thanks, Kyle. Oh, where's my handheld? You want me on the handheld, right?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Where is it?
It was on this chair here.
And we've lost the handheld.
I think, did someone hang it up?
No. Did I put it down over there?
You might, no.
So in live productions, things can be unpredictable, like
It's definitely
disappearing handhelds. All right. All right, we don't have the handheld. So we'll just we'll run with this. Unless I find it, we got lav and handhelds.
Okay.
Shout out to Sennheiser for both.
Switch now.
Oh, we can want to switch the other handheld mic, or no? We're okay.
Is that the handheld?
I have a different one. All right. All right, we'll figure that out. If you see it, give me a holler in my earpiece. Is it behind you, by any chance? All right, they can't hear you, you know. If I had the handheld, they'd be able to hear you. All right, we're gonna go through. Dave, you can just back up, and I don't want to get in Dave's way. This is the green room. We have different TVs. It's very green in the green room. Kind of outfitted it that way. The couch is green. Dave, can you show the couch? Everything's green. And we have this wall here that started as just a bare wall. This is actually a chimney that has been inactive for many years. I actually grew up in this house in Bay Ridge. And as you see, a lot of artists have signed this wall over the 155 episodes we've had, starting with my sister's band, Jane Lee Hooker, and then we've had bands like Of Clocks and Clouds, who are our friends, and my cousin's band, Schwiz. Those were the founders of the show, the founding artists of the show. We have a little coffee area. This is what was called the mud room in the old days, when old houses, they call this the mud room because it leads right to the backyard. We have a little makeup room in here. Hey, Dave, you're gonna see yourself. We're really breaking the fourth wall today. Oh, there you are, Dave. Hi. All right, let's move on. Out of the green room. Justin's over there, wrangling cable. All right, there's Riley, our crew member, Rich Hahn. Oh, I found the mic, guys. Perfect, it's right here. Awesome, it was waiting for me. This is Riley. He doesn't like me too much. Right, Riley? No? Oh, he likes me today. Rich is dog sitting this weekend. This is the fire. This is the outdoor after party location. We have bands over and we watch the show back on the screen after, right here. Right now you see our preview image, but we have bands here, we sit, we talk, we have some drinks and food after the show, get to know who they are, they get to know who we are, and it's always, if I could bottle up the feeling that you have after a show, we're talking to these different artists, getting to know them, and just the art we put on, everyone's appreciative of each other. The crew members appreciative of the music, the artists are appreciative of the production crew, and it's really just a great vibe. We made a lot of friends. It's really what keeps it going. If this after party wasn't what it was, we probably wouldn't be doing this anymore. This is our support, our production company's outreach to the local artist community. So we do it because we love it. And yeah, if you're a band and want to get on the show, just hit us up at info@gobridgeside.com and we'll get back to you. The fire. Yeah, we don't get enough shots of the fire back here. But if we had artists here, they'd be sitting here and we'd be hanging out. But Dave, we're going to move on. All right, buddy. If only we could show you the after party, but everyone's done working by then. Riley, I'm going in the studio. Watch out, buddy. Now be careful. This is a sliding door. We've actually had artists walk into it by accident. I mean, we all have actually at some point. It's a hazard I should probably remedy, but we're gonna figure that out next episode. We're in the studio now. This is a 2-car garage in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. And Dave, just watch above your head. You got that camera. We have Mike Andrews over here. Mike Andrews, keep playing, baby. It's a nice background music. But Mike, like I said, we met him on the 3rd Avenue Festival, and he's become part of the crew since October, I believe. And he helps us out with audio, and he's played a show here with his original music. And I asked Mike to come and just play some jams for us while we just walk you through the studio and showcase the facility. We have cameras all around, as I said before. Kyle, you can cut through if you want. But this is Hondo over here, a normal host, regular host this season, especially on Bridgeside Live. What's up, man?
What's going on, baby? How you feeling?
How's it feel behind the camera tonight?
Oh, you know, regular night.
Well, you've been hosting like almost every show this season.
Well, it feels great, you know, keep on hosting, you know what I mean? Hopefully I get behind the camera soon.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Every Tuesday night, make sure you check Bridgeside Live at the Bridgeside Network.
Why don't you get some nice shots on that tripod, and we're going to cut to you. So if I'm in the control room right now, Kyle is. These guys are on headset, and I'm talking on headset to them from the room we were just in, the control room. And we would say, camera 1, stand by. You know, tilt down before we take you live. Camera 2, rather. So just tilt down. We're going to do a tilt up into a shot. All right. So stand by, tilt down. And stand by to tilt up when I say stand by, camera 2, and start tilting up, and dissolve to camera 2. There we go. And so we call shots from in the control room. We have communications. These are comm systems, clear comm to be exact. Kyle, you can put that in the into the tag list, clear comm. You know what? I'm feeling camera 3. Let's walk out of the way, Dave. Come forward. All right, let's get some camera 3 going. Kyle, stand by camera 3. It's pretty much the same shot, but clear the shots, fellas. And dissolve to camera 3. There you go. And while we're in here, why don't you just dissolve to camera 4, and Dave can get a proper shot. There we are. All right, cut camera 2. Straight cut. And let's dissolve slowly with the T-bar back to camera 4. There we go. Kyle, excellent job. Kyle's only been doing this a few weeks, baby. Love it. Rich, take us through what you're doing here. Maybe we get some explanation of the lighting board.
All right, so we got the light grid up here, and each light is assigned to a channel. And you know, you were up here, so we got to dim the lights a little bit, set the mood, like something. I'm gonna explain something real serene right now. So let's take it down a little notch here.
Take it down a notch.
Make it a little red.
Kyle, why don't you cut to camera 2 while we do this?
Let's go check out the colors.
Yeah, why don't you go through it?
Yeah, we got a little blue. Mike, you got any blues for us?
Yeah, we're going blue.
Oh, there it is. That's right, check us out every Tuesday. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Dave, why don't you go in and get some shots of
Original music.
Kyle, you can cut to 1 at will.
And if you got any questions, please send them our way. We got it. We got the answers.
Take it away, Mike. Mike and David, take it away. You can cut to camera 4 occasionally and show Dave work. If you have any questions, and you just joined us, send us some questions to the stream. I'm going to be checking it out. Kyle in the control room is going to be let me know if there's anything. Any tech questions, any production questions, any music questions. I probably can't answer much besides production. We'll keep it to production, and if you want to talk Game of Thrones and Star Wars, maybe I'll have a couple things to say. So Dave has been sweating. Let's get Dave close up here. Let's get Dave close up here, Hondo. See, this is the raw show today, the very raw show. Here we go. So Dave has been sweating like an animal for 140 episodes, I would say, in the last 3.5 years. This guy also eats on a show called Eating with Casanova, which is a part of Cooking in Brooklyn. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's on our channel. We're the Bridgeside Network. You got Cooking in Brooklyn and Eating with Casanova. Dave sits there with his best friend Danny while he cooks, and he looks all anxious to eat the food, and then he eats the food.
Pretty much like this.
And pretty much like this, and he drips the whole time. Whatever he does, he drips. What'd you say?
I drip all the time. I have a bad sweating problem.
Drip, drip.
Look at the viewfinder.
The viewfinder, we can't get a close-up right now, is disgusting. It is absolutely disgusting. Justin's wrangling cable today. Normally Justin helps us out on camera one. Justin, give him the shot.
How you doing, guys?
We'll go right here.
What up, Bridgeside?
Justin is my good friend from many years. I've probably known you most of my life. We grew up in Brooklyn together, and a lot of same friends. And Justin, tell me your quick story how you got here.
Well, I looked for an out. I have 4 kids and I'm married, and I needed something else to do and be creative, and this place was awesome, and we can be creative and do a lot of things and do live stuff and music, and there's nothing better than that. 8 kids. I'm working on it.
And your wife was like, you should go help Paulie out. You said.
My wife loves Paulie, and she lets me come, and that's love, baby. That's love.
I think the dog wants to come in here too. Look, he's barking over there. Dave, get a shot. There, Riley. There you go, Riley. Mike, how did you find us?
I just walked up to Paul at the 3rd Avenue Festival because I wanted work. I just moved to the city. And that's
pretty much it.
Yeah.
And you didn't really find work here.
I've gotten some work. I've gotten some work for sure.
See, we're a production company, but this is the creative outlet. And then once you become part of the team and learn our process and learn the equipment, when we have jobs and I take crew out as much as possible. Right, Riley?
And mostly I've found friendship, Paul.
We hug at Bridgeside. Hondo, we've known each other for a little bit. Yeah, let's get back to that. That's nice. Let's give it something nice and tasty.
Nice and tasty.
Come on, man.
Hondo, back to you real quick.
Oh, yeah, what's up, man?
So you were here one of the first shows before we went weekly with Brooklyn 35. My sister, Brooklyn 35, collaborated. And when I played with the band with Dana, my sister, we also collaborated. Tough Dumpling, Rashid Amir, Jabari.
Yeah, sessions at Nyack, you know what I mean? Chilling, hanging out. I mean, it was so dope to be a part of some of the first few shows and just kick it with you guys and then just evolve and then now become, the host. Here every Tuesday, talking to the guests, filling them in and whatnot. So the history's there, the love is there most definitely, and let it continue. Let's keep going.
Hell yeah. Bigger and better always, constantly growing. Hey, Rich.
Yeah.
I didn't really ask you about it. I guess I'm asking everybody their part to play. So how did you find us?
Well, my best friend grew up around here in Bensonhurst, right? Or Dyker Heights.
Oh, Dyker.
Dyker Heights, Brooklyn. And you know him through...
I met Tony McGowan through our friend John Fitch, who I've mentioned before, has done the graphics. But he's a local kid. He knew my brother. They went to Severian High School together. But a lot of the similar-minded people have found their way here.
But yeah, so Tony, after we graduated from college, wrote this short film, pilot for a show. And you were just building the studio, and we shot our pilot here, Galaxy Men.
Galaxy Men. They were in the beginning of the studio before Bridgeside Live. We had 2 pilots shot in here. One of Tony's pilot, with Rich was a big part of, and my first pilot, my only pilot really, actually, was called Work in Progress. Kyle in the control room, who you saw before, me and him starred and wrote it, and that was the beginning of building a crew and building out this space. Speaking of which, I'm going to let Mike go. Guys, why don't you get some nice sweet shots and sweet lighting. We're going to close with Mike just kind of playing some music and us walking back in the control room. Let's do it. Oh, he's caught. He's caught, folks. Almost a man down. Nice save. It's all live, baby. I said I want this to be as raw as possible. Shut up, guys. Back into the green room. We're gonna end this thing. All right, I'm gonna call some shots in here, Kyle. I'm back in the room. Whoop. Back in the room. All right. All right, guys, in the control room, Hondo, start giving me some sweet tilts and pans, and we're gonna start dissolving to you. We'll start with 3. Dissolve to 3. Nice and slow. We can boost Mike's music up, and I'll shut up. Stand by 2. Dissolve 2. It's a lonely studio in there, right? Let's dissolve 4. Back to me and Kyle real quick. So Kyle was one of the stars in the show we did, which has led on to this. We made a production one to have a creative content, and then this show birthed out of having this space. But it started with that production. We'd like to do some more, I think. Yeah. But we'll figure that one out and let you know.
We're working on it.
We're working on it. It's a work in progress. Oh, look, you see the fire from the back. Yeah, you get it. Yeah. All right, cue Mike to end in 10 seconds. Let's dissolve 2. Can I hear some mic in the control room in here? I just want to hear a little. Stand by 3, dissolve. There we go. Stand by 2, dissolve. By 3, dissolve. Stand by 4, dissolve slowly. And stand by 1. And you can cue them to close and dissolve 1. I want to thank you guys for being a part of our behind the scenes show. We don't normally do this, but we wanted to give you a little taste of what we do here at Bridgeside. Please tune in. If you're a band, hit us up if you want to get on the show. If you're just a fan, give us a like, subscribe, a follow, a share. It really just helps what we're doing. We're a creative endeavor and indie, and we just need your support. That's how we exist, and we love doing it. So thanks again for watching the behind the scenes episode of Bridgeside Live. Let's stand by to close Matrix and go to playback in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, take.
Go Bridgeside.
Thank you, Bridgeside! This is your fair warning! Come on, baby! Calling me crazy, and you'll never forget what you see.